Steve Mills here, the Prudent Marketer, and we're on video number 5. Doesn't time fly when you're enjoying yourself? 5 in the series about the book on influence, The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. So in this video I want to talk about Cialdini's 5th law of influence, and that is one called authority. Now this I think is a really big one. It's certainly one that I like, and I don't like it because out of a position of thinking I'm an authority or something like that, but I do think it's incredibly powerful. Positioning yourself as the person or the business of authority, I think is one of the keys in any business. What do I mean? Well, you take a look at how we grow up. We were conditioned from the age of round about 4 or 5 to be focused on the person at the front, the teacher, if you will, the person that we listen to, or our parents, the person who's in a position of authority. We're taught to obey that person. Now, if you take that into a business context, certainly, going and speaking at seminars and exhibitions, conferences, and running my own seminars definitely is a fantastic part of my own marketing. And I say that because it enables me, instead of just sitting there in a one-to-one meeting or at a networking event where I'm one of 50 people in the room, it positions me wonderfully well as the expert. In other words, 50 people have come today to listen to Steve speak, and so I'm positioned as the voice of authority, the expert in whatever subject it is that I'm here today to speak about. So that's one thing. The other great opportunity is doing something around writing a book. One of the most powerful things that you can do, I believe, as a small business owner, is to write a book. Let me give you an example. If I sold landscape gardening, now I know nothing about landscape gardening, but if I did, I'd write a book on it. Who do you want to hire? This landscape gardener, that landscape gardener, or the one that wrote a book on it? Wow, he's written a book on it. He must be an expert. Now the truth is, even though I know nothing about landscape gardening, I'm sure with research and effort I could write a book on it. But most people don't. Most people are not published authors in whatever it is they do. And I think that's a real key. I think writing reports, presenting yourself as the expert maybe in a video like I'm doing now, or even in on your website in the text. It's all about positioning. It's all about perception, the perception of you as a business and as a business owner. It's very difficult to quantify how valuable that is. And think about that from your own point of view. So my question for you, the thing I want you to think about, is how can you become more effective as an authority in whatever it is you do? How can you become an expert? And not only that, but more importantly, a recognized expert, someone like the go-to person in your niche. What can you do to become the go-to person in your niche? So that's about it for this video. I hope you're enjoying them. We've got one more to come. You'll get that video tomorrow. And what I really hope, the reason I'm doing this, is to get people to take action. That's what I'm all about. So I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to demonstrate that I really do know and understand this thing called marketing, so that one day you maybe give me a call on 01256 345 556 to talk about how I and the team at the Prudent Marketing Company can help you to raise your game and do even better. Thanks ever so much for listening.